Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Music Industry Insights Worldwide. Today we've got Cyprian with us. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, and thank you for coming along today. Do you want to tell the listeners a little bit more about where you're from, what you do, and a bit more about your music?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity.
It's a pleasure.
Uh, my name is Cyprian Peter. I'm coming from Tanzania, East Africa.
Yeah,
I'm a music producer, singer, songwriter, also economist and financial analyst in professional wise.
awesome. Thank you so much. And how did you get into the music industry, and how long have you actively been doing that for now?
Uh, I think it was naturally come.
Yeah,
Yeah, so since I was 12 years old,
right.
I, 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 I was feeling that I'm getting the passion of being a musician.
Mm-hmm.
So automatically it happened.
Get you. It's a passion of yours since you were very young. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's it like in Tanzania? What's the music industry like over there, and how's it developing, and how are you finding things at the moment?
Okay. Currently, our music is doing good, basically from East African market
Yeah,
because we have a sound which known as Bongo Flavour.
yeah,
Bongo Flavour is one of the most emerging genre in the African music now.
right.
So you can see that our top artists like Diamond Platnumz, Ali Kiba, Harmonize, they are
Oh,
trending on major platform right now because we are still growing, and also the music streaming services are well impacted positively our market right now to be shined in the popular streaming
brilliant,
services.
brilliant. So
So
it's
we
established.
yeah yeah, it's a gradual development, but it is very important for the
Yeah.
moment.
And what kind of style of music do you do at the moment, Cyprian? What kind of styles do you do?
Okay, mainly I'm a reggae artist.
Cool.
Also, I do dancehall. I can do bongo flavor. I can do amapiano. I can do gospel. I can do uh traditional stuffs.
Wow, it's
So
many
there
talents.
are so many sounds I can do. So I can say that many sound I can perform.
And Cyprian, did you learn that from kind of your heart and from friends, or did you kind of have some education kind of behind that to get you to where you are today?
Uh, Mostly, if I'm not mistaken, to your question, I am not a professional musician from academic or what.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just happened natural spirit inside of me.
Yeah.
So with the help of technology, because of according to my generation, technological growth was so high.
Hmm.
So I used to learn myself through the internet, YouTube
Right.
tutorials, and sometimes ebooks, to
Yeah.
be a producer and how to make a beat, how to do a mixing and mastering,
Oh,
because I was so inside of it. So I was too passionate, so like to sacrifice sometimes my school time for music. It was very, very deep love,
yeah. I get you.
So
I get you.
yeah. So in 12 years right now, I'm here, we talk together. So it's a movement. Yeah.
Yes. Well done, you, and well done for learning and for doing that in a proactive way. Like, what's it like for people in Tanzania at the moment that want to make it in the music industry? What kind of challenges and barriers do you face being in Tanzania?
Yeah, okay. First, according to economical factors of our country, we are in the LDC. So, as you know, artists' demands on production and everything to make good music is very, very crucial for quality music. So, we
100%.
cannot afford quality production because of the economic situation of our country and macroeconomic up to, you understand.
Yeah.
So that's the main challenge which make us to suffer from prosperity to prosper in this global market. So that's why you can see that we don't have many global artists like Nigerians, like
Right.
South Africans.
Yeah.
So I think it's time now for stakeholder from international markets like you to come and do something to this nation, which we have so many plenty talent in this
Yeah.
country of us.
Which I really, really adore. And thank you so much again for coming along and, sharing your experiences and educating other people across the world of the struggles and barriers that some of you face. And do you kind of have musical education in Tanzania, or is that quite frowned upon? Do people look at it as not a proper job? Is it more seen as a hobby rather than making money?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There are few number of institution, government governmental institution which knows as TASUBA, Tanzanian Artists. It's like a university for arts.
Yes.
It's known as TASUBA. That
Okay.
is a public institution for I mean all kind of cultural arts and training, music stuff like that.
Yeah.
So and other private institutions are very little. So demand is very high, and I mean suppliers are very low. So
Yeah.
there's no balance in the market.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine it's very competitive. So, what's it like for kind of musical equipment and to get your music to a very good quality? Has that cost you money, and have you had to invest money from your own career into doing your passion?
Okay, currently I'm recording my stuff through my home studio, simple
Amazing.
home studio, just a sound card, computer, software production mainly, because we minimize production cost through softwares nowadays.
Yeah,
But according to my talent, I need more professional voice music because I need to be like a legend. I am a legend. I fit to be a legend, so I need to create something which is very, 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 very unique, very, very creative,
yeah,
very quality. But the resources are not always. I mean, the resources are always scarce. So
yeah.
that the main challenge is that we cannot do a good music
Right.
as competitors in the market, as you know.
I hear you on that one. And do you have a lot of collectives or networking events where you can meet other artists and collaborate and support each other as well? Is that in place at the moment in Tanzania?
Yeah, so there are a little bit of institutions that are trying to do it. Uh, Cultural institution organization, they are trying to do it, but I think we have failed to get a proper strategies,
Yeah.
because we know this is a very complex industry if you want to do it professional.
Yes.
So you need more investment in research and development to get a perfect strategy, to invest to do, potential investment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these organizations which I've mentioned and Bob, they have failed to implement well in the ground because of these. I can call them managerial inefficiencies like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the challenge, and other factors, but that is the main one.
Right.
Yeah.
And would you say that the music industry is quite diverse and representative of different genres and different backgrounds in Tanzania? How is that over there?
Yeah. Historically, uh, before independence,
Yeah.
uh, I was taught by my grandpa. Okay, but I'm sharing. It's a historical fact. So before independent, we used to have live bands in the music market.
Yeah.
So it was live music in the market more than recorded music.
Okay.
So people used in 1950s and on up to 60s. Here music, it was like a Latin sound, country music.
Yeah.
Our grandfather used to play those music because of the former imperialist was playing such kind of sounds. So we inherited the sound. So from there up to now, it has numerous I mean growth through different stages of music, because after independence, I mean after independence, there was new genres which became like derived from those previous sounds.
Get
So
you.
we came to develop our own sound. So
Use
we
them.
get sound, yeah, sound like zouk, 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 rumba from Congo.
Yeah.
We adapted it. We applied that. So that after independence, those bands which playing music, but that music is already already integrated with other sounds for making a new.
Get you.
We say what in music to
Genre.
blend. Yeah, we blend different genre to get another sound.
Yeah.
So we get sound like Twanga Pepeta.
Yeah.
It's a band from Tanzania which sounded like it's derived sound from Congo, but it was in Swahili mode and different tune. So we started to get our own sound until we get the Bongo Flavour version of today, which we call the main genre, and we have Singeri right now, which is very upcoming genre, but is from Tanzanian traditional sounds. So
Okay.
I
So
think,
experimental
yeah,
and you just experiment with it, change the style up a little bit and see how it sounds.
yeah, man, yeah, man. This so currently we promote identity of our sound through two genres, which are Singeli
Yeah.
as a traditional sound and Bongo Flava as urban music of the nation.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
And for example, over in Tanzania, does it cost a lot of money, for example, to buy an instrument or to buy any kind of software? Is it kind of reasonable price or is it quite expensive to buy?
Yeah, it's quite expensive, like, according to purchasing power parity. So as long as you buy products in dollar,
Yeah.
and we use Tanzanian shillings automatically in international finance, we have to use more shillings to get that
Okay.
kind of product. So
Yeah.
you can see that economical factors are still hindering the growth of
Yeah.
I mean, our markets.
Oh, I feel for you, but you know what? You're still going and you're still trying and you're still making great music. So you keep carrying on doing what you're doing. And I really respect you and the work that you're doing to raise the level of Tanzanian music, but also yourself and your identity. So, how important is your identity to you as an artist in Tanzania right now with all these changes and, everything happening all at once?
Okay, my identity first is come from my own sound.
Yeah,
As I call myself Chill Axy Beatz. So it represents a mellow and chill melodies for my own feelings to catch
nice.
another one who needs to be cooled inside of her heart through the musical power.
Yes.
So because I know how to make beats on myself,
Mhm.
and I can write on myself, so I can get the perfect immersive version of what I need to deliver in artistic form. You
Awesome.
know,
Yeah.
so that Chill X Beats is a brand which is very well, very well described in my music.
Nice. I like that. And is that shaped by your kind of life experiences and what you've been through and how you're kind of expressing yourself through your music?
Yeah, man. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
No, it's a
Thank
pleasure. Honestly, I really enjoy talking to you actually. I'm learning as well. You're teaching me some amazing things. Um,
Wow, wow.
and in Tanzania, do you see a lot of female artists as well, or is it more majority males that are singing at the moment?
At the moment, the number of female and male are still many.
Yeah,
Female female number is not good, because as you see challenges which are facing women in the African countries,
yeah,
as you know, unscrupulous activities which you are facing in this music industry, as for
yeah,
a beautiful girls which are coming from their home. Parents are becoming very very eager to allow their girl to enter into music.
yeah.
Maybe in a gospel music, I can see there's a favorable number of women in
Right.
participation.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So they feel a
yeah,
lot safer doing the religious kind of music than they would
yeah,
do pop kind of or the R&B or the dancehall music.
yeah. According to my observation.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. It's really, really interesting that you say that. And how important is kind of religion in Tanzania? And does that have an impact on the music people play and listen to?
Uh, we are in policy wise, we are not have a religion as a nation.
Okay.
So we don't have a religion. We do not tribalism. So
Right.
we are democratic,
We're very
and
open. Yeah.
we are democratic and also united republic. So all we know is Tanzanianization, not other things.
Yeah.
So religion is used as instrument to preserve values sometimes.
Yes. I
So
agree.
yes, yeah, that's why it's also impact to girls, as I told you
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you could see a couple of things change in Tanzania in the music industry in the next couple of years, Cyprian, what would you choose to change to make it better for everybody?
We have to invest more in the business models of
Okay.
music industry right now because according to my perspective, um, there is a lot of talent in this country,
Yeah.
a vast number of talents,
Yeah.
but there is a few artist management agencies. That is the number one lackness of professionalism, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So we need more professional, more personal, more experts who are well experienced in the music business globally to come here to do negotiations with the government agency, with the major labels,
Yeah.
to do more investment. When I'm telling you this, it's very, very deeply from my heart because I know it. Many artists are suffering from this
Yeah. Okay.
situation,
Sorry.
poverty, and
Yeah.
yeah. So as we know that globally now, music business is growing very well,
Yeah.
specifically the African market.
Yes.
So it's time now for global integration of musician experts to do how we can get more perfect sound, more new sound, more I know more new things from
Yeah.
creative work.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think,
It's our time.
in the UK, we got to hear new sounds, and we're getting a lot of influence from Africa now with the Afro-beats and all the different styles that you're bringing out, which is it's lovely to see. Actually, we want to see
Yeah,
that.
Afrobeats is just a
A
little
Yeah, a little
of
smidge of what you've got.
yeah. We
Yeah.
are we are very rich in cultural diversification. So there are many a lot of sound which you not hear before.
Yes. And we want to hear those as well. There's people out there that want to hear that music. It's
Yeah.
something new, it's something fresh. And obviously having more people coming over to Tanzania, investing in the music industry. Do artists get help from the government? Is there any kind of funding available for new artists or up and coming artists to make it, or do you have to fund everything by yourself?
I think uh, previously
Yeah,
government was not invested much in, I mean, in these cultural sectors, cultural and creative sector.
right.
Until now, the policy adjustment are made. So in terms of governmental environment, I think this is a time for structural change.
Yes,
So as we perceive or we wish in future next years, it
yeah,
will be very safe area to become and invest here. You
yeah,
can you can you can you can you can study more on online about the pure data and something like that. But
yeah,
I'm telling you from my experience and my view as a participant of the industry for
yeah.
12 years. Yeah, so it is very, very prospective area for investment in music industry right now.
I can imagine. And obviously 12 years is not a short time, it's quite a long time. So being in the music industry and there must be real highs and lows. How do you deal with
Yeah,
that mental health and the way you feel about yourself sometimes when things don't always go your way?
yeah, it is challenging, but you have to face it positively and to overcome it. That is the rule.
Yeah, that's really good advice actually. And do you use any tools or techniques? Do you use anything to kind of help yourself, or do you have any techniques that you tell yourself or do to help?
I think time management is a dominant strategy to win all things.
Yeah.
So proper time management is the key for all.
Yes. Time management. I'd also
Because,
say building those good relationships, those meaningful relationships as well across the board is really, really useful, because then people know about you and they can support your work that you're doing, and obviously try and get the word out there to as many people as they can. I think is also some really good advice. And like you said, stay positive because it doesn't always
yeah,
go to plan, does it?
yeah, man. You need to stay positive.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And obviously, being in the music industry, has that affected your mental health? The way obviously you feel sometimes, and do you ever get down with it? Do you ever say, "Oh, do you know what, I've had enough," or do you just persevere, stay passionate, and just keep going?
Uh, I think sometimes last year I was too busy in music, hardly because first I was in my last year in bachelor degree,
Right.
and second I was needed to finalize the album production of one of my artists, Dabo Mtanzania, who
Yeah.
is in Canada right now. Shout out to him, my brother.
Okay.
So the schedule was very tough for me, and I'm very, very music passionate. So I was trying my best to cover both areas. And I was taking a discipline which is totally different from my music career.
Okay.
So I think I was overused my brain last year, and it's caused a little bit damage for myself, but I have learned
Yeah.
sometimes to cool down the engine.
I totally agree with you. I've been there myself. You can get burnt out if you're not careful, right? You're thinking about too many things and trying to do too much. Sometimes you've got to take a step back and just breathe
Yeah,
and
yeah.
refocus. Yeah, definitely. And I know you've got some new music coming out as well. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about your music that you've got coming out?
Okay, currently I'm running a project of rhythm, dancer rhythm, which is known as a Shima rhythm. Heshima means respect. It's a Swahili word means respect.
Yeah.
And rhythm, is a style of Jamaican music to do collaborative way in one instrument, many artists. So I'm trying to use the strategy here in my Tanzanian music to experience how it can impact us to promote as many people for one item. So
Interesting.
Heshima rhythm, yeah, Heshima rhythm is around the world right now. People, different artists from the world are sharing it. It's a beautiful music,
Yeah.
Heshima rhythm. That's the current project. Also, for my own self as musician, as artist, because Heshima rhythm is my project as a producer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I release a instrument for artists to share. But for my own plans as an artist, I hope to release an album, my first album as an artist, which will consist 15 songs.
Awesome. Well done. So, for people that don't understand what a rhythm is, that's like an instrumental where people can collaborate on your instrumental and make their own song, right? And then you've also got your own private artist stuff that you're going to release
Yeah,
songs through and have an album. So, you're kind of doing it both ways.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
And
using
sorry, go ahead.
okay, I'm using my ability because I'm Gemini, so I can play different tunes.
Yeah.
So I'm utilizing the energy.
That's really, really good. It's a good way of collaborating with other artists as well across the world. I wish you all the best on that. And Cyprian, if people want to connect with you, they want to collaborate with you, they want to find out more about your music, how can they do that? How can people get hold of you?
Okay, thank you, and I appreciate for the opportunity once again.
Pleasure.
Uh, People who need to connect with me, they can check me on my social media, all social medias. I'm using Chill Axy Beatz, or you can spell it CHILL space AXY space BEATZ. Chill Axy Beatz, that's my brand name. All over the universe, you can find me through that. Right? For those who need email, they can get me through Cyprian Peter 346 at gmail.com. Also, they can get me through my mobile number if it's allowed to share. +255 1331 6789. That's my code to get me directly and instantly.
Thank you ever so much, Cyprian. I'll leave a link with all of the descriptions on your social media once I'll also let you know. And I just want to say thank you ever so much. And is there any major wins or successes that you'd like to share with us as we go for the listeners?
Thank you. Much respect, much love here from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I'm Chill Axy Beatz from East Africa, Africa, all over the world. One love. You are most welcome here.
Keep up the amazing work and keep creating some amazing music. And we'll speak again soon.
Yeah, you're so welcome here. It's not all about music. We have so many places you can come and chill to relax your mind if you need to take time to get cool down the engine. So you're most welcome. Kilimanjaro, Serengeti, we got Zanzibar. So there are so many places you can come and enjoy. You're most welcome.
I would love that. Thank you so much. I know you've got some amazing wildlife and it's a beautiful country. I really, really accept that invitation. Thank you ever so much. And we'll
Thank
speak.
you so
Thank,
much.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.